This is UOB Talks, the show that asks you your opinion on today's pressing issues. On this episode, we'll be talking about Fox News' amazing fact-checking. Okay, easy question. Do you think that Steve Emmerson was right in saying that Birmingham was a no-go zone for non-Muslims?
No, completely not.
No, not at all.
No.
Well, last time I checked, I wasn't a Muslim, so no.
Well, as a Jew, I highly disagree with that.
Well, as a non-Muslim who has been in Birmingham for the last 22 years, no.
Why do you think he said this?
Probably because he's a pundit for Fox News and is wildly misinformed, especially about British culture.
I think it must have just been a slow news day and run out of things to say and thought he could.
Because he is a racist white man. It's very simple. He wants to support Islamophobia. It supports his agenda of protecting white men, of getting the kind of people that watch Fox News, getting them excited, getting them happy, because they love anything that's to do with demonising Muslims and making them look like the bad guys. He's never been to Birmingham. A lot of people in America will only have heard of Birmingham in reference to Birmingham, Alabama. They won't know. So it's just quite a nice example for him to throw out. I imagine he probably didn't think it would get picked up by people in Birmingham.
I guess Birmingham does have quite a large Muslim society here. So maybe he just sort of took a general stereotype of what he thought it was like, but I'm not really sure considering there's such a vast culture of people here.
Well, he's probably just a narrow-minded individual, because, I mean, if he was aware of the diversity and the richness in culture that we see in Birmingham, that I've seen to be so prevalent since I've been in Birmingham, then he wouldn't make such ignorant statements. So, yeah.
Do you think that news stations should be able to have opinions or be able to say these kind of things?
Well, these kind of things definitely not. Obviously, you can't say things that are incorrect factually.
Yeah, otherwise they wouldn't be very interesting to watch. I think that it's perfectly legitimate for a news station to have a certain take on the news.
Yeah, I do think they should be able to be this opinionated. And the converse to that is that people should be allowed to be angry about it afterwards. That's it, simple, free speech.
I know there's a lot recently being said about freedom of speech, etc., etc. I feel that it's for us to assume that there should be that freedom of speech should be embraced in an absolute sense.
Well, it's not an opinion, it's an incorrect fact, so no, it's just spreading lies.
And with presidential hopeful Bobby Jindal using the no-go zone stories in his speeches, do you think that Fox News has too much influence on politics in America?
I'm not too aware of the situation in America. I do know that, from what I've seen with Fox News, I do know that they're quite controversial.
I don't know enough about Fox News and politics in America, but they shouldn't be using incorrect facts.
I think he's probably as stupid, if not more stupid, than can't remember his name, the Fox News presenter, because he should have checked the facts out as well, and he shouldn't just take for granted that everything that is said on the news is factually accurate.
I think it definitely has too much influence on politics in America. Even though it's one of the stations with the lowest approval ratings of all of the news stations in America, it still has a lot of influence over voters.
I guess in that sense, maybe yes, but I think it's just one isolated story that you kind of have to look at the whole, like every story they do almost, to see how much of an influence they have.
Steve Emerson's apologised and Fox News retracted it a few times and they donated some money to Children's Hospital. Do you think this is enough?
No, but I wouldn't expect anything else. I'm actually quite surprised they even did that, to be honest. Ideally, I'd love it if Fox News just stopped existing, or even better scenario, if they just stopped being massively racist. That would be absolutely lovely.
It probably reached a lot of people. I don't think just an apology is enough.
Officially, that's all that they have to do, probably. But I think that if you actually want to change opinion and general understanding of the Muslim population in Britain, they need to do more.
Look, it's difficult to completely wipe away what he's done, but it would make the best of a bad situation.
I guess it's a start, but I don't know if I'd say it's enough, but I also don't know what else he could do.
I don't think it's enough, but I think it's a start. And hopefully it's just something that they can learn from, and yeah.